In this specific video, you're going to learn how to add a Twitter box widget to the sidebar of your WordPress site. Now, the reason why you will want to use Twitter is simply because Twitter will allow you to create a community of people that will follow you, and whenever you make the tweets, then that people can see your Twitter tweets. They can contact you and communicate with you through Twitter tweets. And another thing, you can announce, company announcements, news announcements, and so forth. And there's so many different ways that you can use Twitter and be creative about it. Now, you do need to use Twitter if you're going to post a Twitter box on your WordPress site. If you have no intention of using Twitter and you just don't have the time, then you may not want to put it up. But if you have the intent that you want to post news and useful tips, tricks, and advice for people and create a following and a community, then this is something you might want to think about. So with that said, in order to do this, it's very, very easy. What you need to do is simply hop on over to Google and find a Twitter widget profile, which will enable you to customize the Twitter box widget for your sidebar. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go to google.com and type in the phrase Twitter widget profile. And this is the link here. Simply click on this link. And the profile widget is a widget that is provided by Twitter, so you can customize it if you want to customize it. For example, this is what the Twitter box looks like. However, you can change the color, you can change the design, and so forth. So the first thing you'll want to do is simply enter your username. And then you click on Preferences. You can create a poll for new results. You can include a scroll bar if you want people to scroll through. You can create a timed interval behavior. And you can show a specific number of tweets. So let's say, for example, that you want a small box, let's say 3 tweets max. Right now it's showing by default 4. Let's say we want it to be a smaller box that's about the size of 3 tweets, because we don't want to utilize too much space, because on our WordPress site, imagine that as real estate space. You want to utilize every single piece of space as much as possible. So we're going to choose that. We're going to click on Appearance. We can change the color. As you can see here, the links are green. We can change the links to blue. Of course, you want to choose something that is readable. And the beauty of this here is you can actually see what's going on. So if you don't like something, you can always change it. We can change the shell background from gray to something else. We can change the tweet background. Currently it is black, and we can change that to white. Or specifically, you might want to use the colors that are part of your theme. That way there is some sort of consistency with the Twitter box and your site. So we're going to make it white. I'm going to make the shell text black, and I'm going to make the Twitter tweets black. And I'm going to change the links, because I can't see the links, to dark blue. And I can change the dimensions. Let's say the height, I want a shorter height. And let's say I'm satisfied with what I see here. What I can do now is simply, I can click Test Settings. and that's going to update this box. And I can play around with it. I can make it smaller, click on test settings. And let's say, for example, that I am satisfied with what I see here. All I need to do is click on finish and grab code. And this is the code that we need to grab. And after I grab the code, I need to go to the WordPress dashboard, go under widgets, which is under appearance. And what you need to do is create a text widget. So what I need to do is simply enter the text here. Click on save. And then if I go to the live site, I should be able to see the Twitter box. And as you can see, I'm able to see the Twitter box, and we're good to go.